Well, we've got some old railroad ties that we are moving out of the way. That used to be the floor, all those railroad ties for this shed, when it used to be an aluminum shed like those back there, and it went way back around this corner. So anyway, we're clearing up the spot. It's been an eyesore for a while. A little laborious, they're kind of heavy, they're really dry rotted, you can see. But that's today's project. So this was the area where the shed used to be. We moved the shed over to the goat area until they destroyed it, and then we had to rebuild it. But anyway, the floor for the shed when it used to be here was railroad ties. You can see how we lined this fence up with some of them. But anyway, we've had to move them all, very heavy. So we're cleaning up this area now. And this was the largest, I don't even think it's a railroad tie. Weighs 1,000,000 pounds. And you can see how we had to use the truck to pull it out. And the idea, we're going to cut this into maybe 2-foot sections. And since it's not a railroad tie, there's no oil on it. And we're going to use it for the fire pit that we're building right here. There used to be an old fire pit here. It was huge. And you can see how we're slowly condensing it, making it smaller. And we're going to put some benches around here. But this is still a work in progress. And we're going to take these little 2-foot sections that we're going to cut and obviously burn it. It'll make a nice fire. For marshmallows. We got the grandbabies playing on the trampoline. They're worn out. Is it nap time, guys?
No.
Say hi to YouTube land. All right. Anyway, that's what we're doing. It's a beautiful day for it. Back-breaking work for sure. It's non-stop out here, guys. There's always something to do. We've been out here almost 4 years, and we're still not done. But we enjoy staying busy. And so far we've unearthed 2 tarantulas. I guess they were in hibernation mode. And we relocated them. We don't want to kill them. They kill all the bad spiders, and they kill scorpions as well.
We found a scorpion too.
We found a scorpion as well, hibernating.
That one did get unalive.
Yeah, that one definitely is unalive now. And we're moving that table to this newly created spot. It'll be nice. We got a shade tree here for the afternoons.
We're just bringing it over, Grandpa, before we bring over the flagstone to see if this is what I want to do.
All right. Nice job, guys.
It comes back. We've decided we like this table here.
Yep, we like this table here. We've got flagstone back in this area. All this flagstone. And this is where the table used to sit. But anyway, so the plan is to move this flagstone to the new area over here underneath the table. We have also been working on creating, I guess we call these berms for the water. Since we're on the side of a hill, when it rains, everything kind of flows down the hill, which is kind of nice because it continues to flow down to that part of the property. So really nothing gets flooded up here. But we're building these berms with the existing rock and boulders in the area. So as the water comes down, it catches some of the water. We have one here. A little hard to see with all the shadows of the tree here, tree limbs. But this is an excellent spot. As the water runs down, it hits here and it goes underground. And this will be an excellent spot to plant things, flowers or whatever, shrubs. And it'll help stop the flow of the water. Same thing around this tree here. It'll capture some of the water here. And here in the backyard, we used to have a small tree here, but the dogs chewed it up. So we'll be planting a new, probably a shade tree here. We did the same to this tree. And you can see here, this is where we had all our firewood this season, and you can see it's gone. I've got the rest of it on the back porch, and we're almost into mid-April, so we shouldn't need any more. These are the pallets that I had underneath. But if for some reason it gets cold again and we run out of firewood, well, we've got 41.5 acres, folks, to chop down more dead trees. We got one over here. That'll be a nice tree there for future firewood. But it's all over the place, guys. I've even got branches laying around all over the place. So if we absolutely need it, we have the fuel to keep us warm. So we've got 2 or 3 or 4 projects going at once. And this is just how it is out here, folks. You know, if you get burnt out on one project, you start another one. And when you get done with that project, you go back to the one that you were burnt out on. Or you start a new one. So it just kind of works back and forth. And that's just how it is, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. We got another small table here. These are our little solar panel things for the inside lighting at nighttime. We turn those on and it keeps the house lit up at night. And that's the newly created spot. My tool shed. And eventually the plan is to fence the entire 41 acres. And we have this barbed wire, you know, for that project. So we're not in a rush for this. This is not a priority right now. We're not worried about it. For those of you that follow the channel, we have a 3-acre fence that we built around the main area to keep the dogs enclosed and any critters out. And it's worked. That was a project, folks. 194 T-posts to cover the 3 acres. And we got one of the puppies out here. Snoopy. Hey, Snoop. Chilling out in the shade. There's Snoopy. One of our pit bulls. That's Snoopy. And you can see this is one of our outdoor string of lights, solar lights. I've talked about these before. We've got them all over the main area down here. They light up at night and they charge during the day. Free lighting, folks, powered by the sun. This is like the house. The house is powered by the sun. Wife has been prepping the greenhouse. We are going to make a very serious attempt at a decent garden, vegetables and things like that this year. We put it off last year because we had too many projects going. But this year the plan is to definitely hit it hard and hopefully yield some vegetables. But that's the plan so far. Either way, guys, we go with the flow. We try not to get too stressed out about things. It just isn't worth it. Projects will eventually get done. And we work hard every day, folks. We're not being lazy or anything like that. We hit it hard pretty much every day. But it's important, guys, to take your breaks. For any of you folks out there that are contemplating doing something like this, or some of you already are out homesteading, living off the grid, take your breaks, folks. You need to take your breaks. You need to recover. You don't want to get burnt out too much because you may not like what you're doing. So definitely take your breaks, re-energize, keep the motivation going. And that's what we do out here. Anyway, beautiful day today, guys. The sun is out. Well, folks, I'm in the house now. I just showered. We just had dinner. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It is an update, more or less, of where we're at and some of the projects that we're working on, non-stop, like I said, non-stop projects. But we are looking forward for the summer and hoping that we continue living healthy out here and enjoying this lifestyle. If you have any questions or any comments, please let me know. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you next time.